Welcome to Gaia Night Online, and this is our Google Plus Hangout from Gaia Blooming. If you go to our Facebook page, you can find the link. You can join us. And Karen and I are going to pull cards for the week.
Hi, Shannon. Ready for this?
Hello. Thanks for being here, Karen.
Oh, my pleasure. Cards are my thing.
All right, so Sun is in Taurus. Happy Taurus, everybody. Shifts today, and I love the card I pulled. Flower Power, the
Oh,
fairies.
yeah. Nice. Woohoo.
Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So such a Mimi card. A shout out to Mimi, who we love so much. Essential oils, flower essences. I am intending on using a whole bunch as the sun travels through Taurus, and I advise
I think it's interesting that it's flower power because I saw that as a double meaning because I have my own deck of fairy cards as well, as you know, and I just think it's interesting because to me that's a very grounding card. You know, it's a card of manifestation. It's a card of growing and manifesting, and that's what Taurus is all about. So I just saw a little double edge on that. And to help us go through that, at least this week, and with the Sun in Taurus, I pulled the Archangel Ariel card, Strength. Now, a lot of people look at this and go, "Well, I need to be stronger about something." Well, that's not necessarily exactly the way I interpret this. I interpret this card as more of have courage. You know, have the courage to do something very different. And what did we call very different? Very different right now is how are you manifesting? Now that we're in Taurus, how are you manifesting? I realized I'm a great manifester, and I realized a huge mistake I was doing on Saturday when I was doing my new moon ceremony, that I was working in lack consciousness. I did not realize that I was working in lack consciousness. So it's amazing that I've manifested anything right now. So this really means to have the courage to say, I am moving. I am going to make my career change. I am going to become a circus freak. I intend to be driving a Mercedes in 2 days. So you have to be a little bit stronger. And this energy of strength with Ariel is, yes, it's about strength, but it's really about the courage it takes to manifest that. And to back that up with the magical unicorns, it is the card of change. And what the unicorns say is that you do need to change your point of view of how you manifest, just like I had to do. So look at what you're doing when you manifest this week, and especially stay away from words like I want, I need, I have to have. Those are lack consciousness. So sorry to run off at the mouth, but I just had this huge revelation on Saturday.
it's such an awesome Taurus lesson too, because the energy of Taurus is worthiness.
Exactly.
And of course I get the Mercedes. Of course I'll but it's an earth sign, and Pluto in Capricorn is really asking earth signs to transform how we do things, how we get to work, how we manifest. So awesome.
No, it's really true, and having the courage to do it. And Ariel is there for you, as you know, or if you didn't know, just call an angel's name 3 times, and they're there to help you immediately, and give them permission.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so the next card we're going to pull, is as the moon shifts into Gemini, which is tomorrow, the 21st, 22nd. So I love this card. I pulled the spring card.
Oh.
So lots of spring. It is spring. And Gemini is also in the spring. So this blooming, things expanding, change. Oh, let's look at this and be stimulated. And this is this Gemini energy. So enjoy the miracle that it is spring. Dive into it, experience it. Get out there on a hike. All sorts, just experience nature and experience spring and enjoy this Gemini moon.
And if you don't have spring wherever you are, because some places are still snowing, just visit it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
No, all kidding aside, you can go to what do you call them? Those arbitrary, those indoor places that have lots of nature.
Yeah,
Whatever those are called. I can't think of it right now, but whatever the big word is. Go out and visit nature in a different way if you can't do it, because there's 5 feet of snow. But for the moon in Gemini, I of course pulled the ace of air because Gemini is the air sign, and it's like this is the beginning. So the air is saying new ideas, brand new thoughts, and this kind of goes with the strength and courage card, because now take that courage and use this. There is new beginnings here, new thoughts. You're going to write a book. You're going to become a ballerina, whatever. This is all manifesting energy, and this is just the beginning, which is perfect to happen at the beginning of Taurus. So go ahead and get out there. It's a challenging new beginning, so embrace it.
Beautiful. And so then the moon will shift into Cancer. So I pulled goodbye to the old, hello to the new, which I love. And it's this exactly what Karen is talking about, these new ideas, these insights, the eclipses, the eclipse period. Okay, we have all these seeds planted within us. But the energy of Cancer, we are really going to need to take care of ourselves first. Go in. Maybe that means hibernating. There's all these ideas, this excitement. You want to communicate, express it. But take care of yourself first and foremost, especially as the moon's in Cancer.
And to go right along with hers, I had pulled the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. And if you don't know about the Empress, she's all about what Shannon was just saying, time to like really ground yourself, get yourself into a fertile, wonderful position. But this also is saying to you, these new ideas you have, let's water this plant. Let's make this seed happen. In this time of manifestation, nothing's better than to have the Empress sitting there saying, time to let this all grow. Your ideas that you have from the moon in Gemini are good. So let's make this happen, as fast as possible, because lavish abundance is there for you to have.
Awesome. Woohoo. Okay, and so then the moon will move into Leo through the weekend. So exciting type energy. Woohoo.
Yeah, I'm doing the Leo and moon and Leo dance.
Yeah. And I love this, and this reminds me of what Karen was actually talking about with me a little while ago, but assertiveness, the assertiveness card. So wow. I know Karen will have a lot to speak to this, but assertiveness, it's such strong, and this is the Leo strength. You don't have to latch. You don't have to attack like the lion. Just be strong and maybe do a little growl. This is my area, right? Strong and assertive. Get your point across with people. Maybe also going along with the theme of we have all these ideas and excitement. We've hibernated this Cancer moon. We've really felt into it. We've grounded. And then people might start coming around, and maybe some criticism will come around, or maybe some mirror of some judgments you have within yourself will manifest the relationship. And just be assertive with this new little baby child. You're really, whether it's the book or it's the dance career or whatever it is. So assertiveness, and the card says stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So it's also important to be assertive with your time now, because as you're birthing this creation, which is your dreams come true, this new version of yourself, you need to protect it and be discerning with your time, your energy, with other situations too. So it's okay to say no.
And Shannon, I don't know if it went on air this way, but you became a little bubbly on my side, a little watery. It must have been that Canadian border GNO. Did we pay our passport fee? Or But the one part I did hear was this thing about yes, and I pulled 2 cards for the moon in Leo because of being a Leo. Of course I did. And I pulled the unicorn card. Definitely yes.
Oh, I love that.
Definitely yes. So, but yes to what? Well, the real card I pulled was the Magician for Raziel. So this is manifesting your desires into reality. You thought about it through the moon in Gemini. You were, giving pregnant idea thought. and grounding it on the moon and Cancer. And like she said, you were waking up from this Cancer moon and going into this Leo moon, and definitely time to pull out the tools and use them. Manifest your desires. I call this the alchemist card. It's really a card of, I always say, have a magical day. Well, this is have a magical life. So you have all the tools at your hands to do that. And as I said, the unicorns say, definitely yes. So do it.
That is awesome. Am I still underwater?
No, you were only underwater for part of that. It was like you went into talking about assertiveness, and you went underwater a little bit, and then you came out of it. So it's like you dove in, and then you, maybe because you were in the Cancer energy still, you had to jump in the water.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the cards, Karen. Those were rocking.
Oh, hey, it's amazing. We're in 2 different countries and pulling things that like completely relate to each other.
Love it. And thank you for watching, whether you're watching it now or on YouTube later. So namaste.
Namaste.